All you needed to do was just to make a dua. May Allah bless them. Say Ameen. May Allah make it easy for them and for everyone else. My brothers and sisters, when we learn to love each other for the sake of Allah and we do good to people because we want to earn the pleasure of Allah, we've truly remembered Allah. We've understood the link between us. I was saying, I started greeting people, smiling, ask them, how are you? If you see someone young, ask them, what's your name? Even if you don't remember the name for very long, but it means so much to them. It means so much to them. How are you feeling today? That question is, subhanallah, it changes the day of a person. But you know what? I like to travel by train here in the UK. The Virgin train, straight to Euston, mashallah. I think it's the quickest way to get to London. That's what I think. Faster than an aircraft. Because aircraft, you've got to go early, 1 hour. You can't carry X, Y, and Z, meaning your liquids and your this and your weight needs to be 20 kilos and so on and so forth. Train, you catch it, I promise you 2 hours, 11 minutes later, you're landing somewhere. But there's one problem. Everyone's just looking down. And a lot of them are just on their phones. And there's no one. We have a difficulty. Muslims do not greet Muslims. If you see a Muslim brother or a sister, they will justify not greeting each other. They won't. Because why? Haram. A Muslim sister, you can't greet her. Haram. But the name, hi Susan, what's up, man? Huh? Okay. What happened to that? Subhanallah. Why the double standards here? Greet the people if you are greeting them. I've seen people requiring help and the Muslims just zoom past, boom, 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 straight past. And who stops? The non-Muslims. They stop to help and assist. We are supposed to be reaching out first. And sometimes you might have a person who won't reciprocate it because they might be, a little bit on the hard side. They might be going through, having a bad day, if I can just think good about them. They might be having a bad day. It's fine. You did your duty. Assalamu alaikum. This guy greeted the women. Astaghfirullah. One guy was telling me, how come you sign your books and there's all these women coming to sign books? I said, brother, you have a business. You have such a big beard. At your supermarket, you're selling Cokes and you're selling everything else. And then, hi, to everyone. Then it's fine, isn't it? And we're standing here. There's no khalwa. I'm selling a product here for charity. That's what it is. I'm selling a product for charity. And these people are paying X amount and they just want the book signed and some acknowledgement. There's nothing wrong. I'm not a hypocrite. I will not lead a double life where I pretend like something is wrong just when it suits me. Didn't I tell you moments ago, the biggest judges are those who are outwardly pious? Because shaitan comes to them to mess their heart, to think bad about others whom they don't know. Yes, you might be driving your car, you might be 50 miles ahead of me spiritually, but guess what? Allah just helped me. I bought a Ferrari. I'm going to zoom straight past you just now. Subhanallah. And I'm not going to be one of those sore guys who's going to wave at you on my way. Hi, do you remember we were on the path? I'm going ahead. No. Allah can grant me and you guidance before the others. The same way Allah can grant others guidance while we're on the path. And they can be more rightly guided than us and more spiritual and more religious and more connected to Allah than you and I overnight. Look at Umar ibn Khattab. What an example. What an example. He was the 40th to accept Islam. He went out to murder Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But they had hope. They didn't judge the man to say he's in hell. No. And when he jumped on at 40, he took over everyone. He's known as the second best to tread this earth after the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first being Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Subhanallah. But what did he do? There was a lot of damage he had done in the past. Look at Khalid ibn al-Walid radiyallahu anhu. Similar example. A lot of damage in the past. But when he jumped on, he zoomed past a lot of people.